Going to do the recording for me playing 3-table Blitz. This is actually my first time doing recording while playing, and also talking about my thought processes. Yeah, some information about my tags here. So the purple ones are the crazy recreational, the yellow ones are the Rex, and the pink one are the fish Rex. And the orange one are the better Rex, and the red ones are really good Rex, in my opinion. Yeah, let's get started. Hopefully we can run into some interesting spots here, so I can get it reviewed. Jack 5 suited on an 85, I will go for the 3-bet. Queen Jack suited going to 3-bet him. King Jack 8, pretty decent for big blind range. I'm going for a small bet here. Ace G is gonna 3-bet him. I think we have a pretty clear 100% check on the turn here. Yeah, going to fold to the 4-bet. Interesting. Versus a lead and this size, I don't think our Jack has can continue. We have a lot of better hands with straight draws and flush draws and stuff, so I think I'll just mark my hand here. 3-bet the Jacks. So at the moment, I'm not playing any cold calling on button or on any other positions, unless like they're opening 2 big blind, and then I might the small blind, and then I might start calling some hands. But in general, I'm not playing any cold calling ranges. Okay, so he cold called the 3-bet. He can have pocket 6, pocket 7s. He can have ace 5. I think I still prefer a bet, and then just trying to. Actually, this guy is 140 big blind dip, but I think I still prefer a bet, and then hopefully he does something weird, and then we can get it in with this guy, because I know this guy does a lot of weird stuff. This guy raises. I think this is one of the last one I want to see here is this guy raises here. So I don't think our hand can call anymore. It's pretty low EV at the moment, I think. Yeah, so I'll just gonna fold it here. Going to squeeze the ace queen here. Start a small bet. Just going to start with a 20% bet here, targeting their pocket pairs and ace with low kickers. This is pretty interesting. He goes with this size. I think our ace queen is still probably the best hand here, so I'm going to go for another bet here. Yeah, pocket 5s makes sense. going for the on the 5-8 flush draw version. I think there's definitely some checking here, but on a 53, I will go for the bet, especially with the king of the spade. Now the questions become. I think I'll still play overbet or check here. I think king queen, it's like the bottom of my overbetting range here, and I might checking back. I think I'll checking back on most of the rivers. Yeah, so going to throw the overbet here because he still can have some ace king in his range. Yeah, I think I'm definitely going to checking back on this river. Ace 10, okay. So he called the C bet with ace 10 offsuit with no backdoor and stuff. Interesting. That's a pretty interesting call. Going to check again. Yeah, so he floated with ace of spade. I think this is still pretty loose float on the flop. Going to go for some value here, targeting some 8x or 9x. King 7, we can 3-bet, we can call versus a 2 big blind open. I'm more leaning towards just call here. I think my hand will be pretty indifferent here. I'm actually not sure if this is 100% continue, but it does feel like a continue. So I'm going to continue here. Maybe this is kind of loose continue with king high. King with 7 kicker. Yeah, I'm just gonna fold the turn here. To 3-bet him with ace king. To fold the queen jack suited. Hijack versus small blind. I don't think queen jack suited plays that well against that portion of the range. Versus that 4-bet size, I'll just prefer jamming here. Yeah, I don't think I want to call. Also, I don't want to fold this guy. It seems a pretty active player. Yeah. Okay, jacks. A7 suited on 100. I'm going to 3-bet. Actually, against these stats, I'll actually prefer calling better than 3-betting him. I think his button open range will be way stronger than the regular normal range. On the 45, this side is it's a 3-bet or call for me. On the 47, I'm going to call. Going to check. I think he will be still checking back a lot of like pocket 8s, pocket 9s, pocket 10s and stuff. So I think our hand is still a check on this turn. Don't think we want to turn this hand to a bluff yet. So going to check. On the river, I think we should definitely go for some value here, just targeting his like 6x, or if he turned some 3x and stuff, or pocket 5, pocket 4s. Yeah, just going to go for a block size here. Yeah, I think ace-10 still have decent showdown, so I don't think I want to bluff against button open. Yeah. Open queen jack off on the button. This guy seems pretty passive, so I'm going to exploit open this jack ace suited when folded to me. Open the a6 suited. This is pretty marginal against a pretty good regular, so I think I'm going to fold the 10-8 suited. Sorry, the 10-8 offsuit. Going to open the 10-7 suited ace jack offsuit. Folding to the 3-bet. Also now going to open ace 4 offsuit versus a strong regular in the big blind. This guy is pretty stational, so I will prefer betting instead of checking here. I know this guy will call me pretty light most times. Ace 10 suited open. Going to 3-bet the ace queen. Going to go for a bigger size because we're above 100 big blind dip. Going to go for a small range c-bet versus a unknown player on this board. Pretty good turn. I think I'll barrel again, just targeting him to fold pocket 5, pocket 6, pocket 8, and then maybe get him to call like ace jack spade, ace 10 spade. Ignite suited going to fold. Open the 5-7 suited. Define the pocket 7s. Open the 6-8 suited. I don't think the recreational is checking back ace-x on this board a lot, so I don't expect his range to have a lot of ace-x, but I do expect him to still have like pocket queens, pocket kings, 10s and jacks and stuff. So we're going to check. And on the river, I think we can go for some value bet targeting pocket 5s or maybe even king high. So I think I'm going to go for the block size here. Ace 9 versus this stats, I prefer calling. Versus a regular opening range, I don't think I'm defending ace 9 offsuit here. I think this is pretty indifferent on the flop. I'm going to fold this hand. I think I'll continue ace 10 plus. Fold the 6-7 suited. King 9 going to throw the 3-bet. Going to go for a larger size. Also, plus this guy is pretty passive. I think he might be he could be attacking. He's like not defending enough range on the big blind. Three bets a king jack suited. Pretty nice flop. I think we can go for a check or a small bet here on 6 deuce 3. I didn't study enough on this mono board, but I think in general go for a small size makes sense. So I'm going to go for the 1/4 size on this flop. Yeah, I'm just gonna fold it to this size. Plus we're this deep. On 100, I'm going to 3-bet the ace queen offsuit. I think we can still betting this hand, given we're still pretty deep. Also, like if we have one spade hand, I think I'll prefer still betting on this turn. Versus a min raise plus, I don't have enough hands on him, but he does 4-bet pretty often. So versus a min raise, I think I'm calling this ace queen off here. Also, plus he's at the cutoff. Going to ISO here. I think we can raise his hand at some frequency. Just to get it in. Yeah, I think I might actually just do it here on a 68 roll. Yeah, no folding. Nice. Open pocket ace. So I'm going to mark him for betting king nine suited cutoff versus big blind. Jack 4, I prefer just go for the range bet here. Also, I think recreational wouldn't defend this flop enough. On the turn, I think back and checking both makes sense. On the deuce, I'll check. Queen 7 deuce is going to go for the range c bet here. On the river, I think we can have we have a clear just value bet here. Maybe we can also check, just trying to catch him bluff when he floats like random hands. But I think he could float a lot of king x, and I don't think he will bet that much. He wouldn't bet the king x on the river, so I think I will prefer a block bet here. Just targeting some of his 4x king x. Yeah, king 4, okay. I think the pool isn't that great at the moment. It usually gets better at later night. On the 12, I'm going to fold the king jack off. It's a 50-50 open for me. Gonna call the jacks here most times. Interesting flop. Going to 3-bet him with queen 10 suited. On the 1, I think I still prefer raising here with bottom side here. Now the question is what size I'm gonna go raise. I think I'm probably going to have I think I'm probably going to have one size here, both with my straight and jacks or ace king. On the 4, I'm just gonna call the pocket tens. Going to continue versus a half pot. Now I don't think we're folding any size, except he goes all in on the turn because we have a gut shot. Ace jack going to a 3-bet him. Not folding to the mid-raise. Yeah, I think we have a pretty clear continue on the turn. Interesting. Now the question becomes, do we want to lead this river? We have some pocket 8s want to lead, maybe. I think we have pocket 10s want to lead. Yeah, on the 52, I think I'm just gonna lead this hand. I don't think he have like more 10x. I think we have more 10x than he does in this line. Ace deuce on this turn, I think it's kind of indifferent, but with the gut shot, I think we're just going to go for the call. Recreational donkey on this flop, we basically have nothing, so I think we just have a clear fold and continue with the better hand here. King 3 suited going to open. Going to call, sorry. Nice. 3-bet the pocket nines here. This is a pretty good board for us in general, to our range. Yeah, I like putting pressures on this board when the opener checks on the flop. Queen 10-4, I think we can go for a half pot here with range maybe. Pocket nines really like this specific hand, really want to check here, but I think I don't mind betting half pot here. He calls on the flop. I don't have enough time bank. I think I should go for. He didn't play any hands, and then he just 4-bet this size. Yeah, I don't want to fold it to him. Just gonna fold. I don't have enough time bank, but I feel like we should probably just 3-bet, overbet the river there. To sit down or reset my time bank. To open the ace 5 on the cutoff. Fold to a 3-bet. Yeah, this guy was a guy, yeah. I want to mark him here. So he 3-bet me with, he 4-bet me with king jack off, and then just call the jam. Suited hijack versus button, call jam. Going to a 3-bet here. Yeah, I don't think I want to call here against 2-5 big blind open. Plus, he isn't. He doesn't have the full stack. Versus recreational, I prefer range betting on this. When they call on the small blind, they can continue with a lot of like trashy hands. And on the turn, I think we have clear just checking back. Do we want to go for another straight of value here? Targeting his jackass. I think this is getting a little bit thin on the river. And also, I don't think like so he should bet ace x a lot, but I don't think he will bet ace x a lot. So I'll just, yeah, that's what I expected as well. He should block ace x a lot, but he's definitely not going to do that much. 5. Going for a half wall here. I like just going small. Actually, he still have a lot of semi. He has still a lot of random hands. I don't think I want to bluff this guy. This guy's pretty stational. Jacks. I'm going to just call, but this is a pretty indifferent because he goes for the 10.2 big blind size. I think he could still have a lot of AX in his range. I'm going to check on the turn. Versus this size, we just fold it. This is interesting. I don't expect him to have that many 8x, to be honest. I'm going to call. Okay. Versus this size. He seems pretty passive, so I don't expect him to have a lot of bluff, especially like this almost pause as bet, so I'm just going to fold it here. Going for a range bet against recreational. So I think we need to be careful after he called the flop, because his range is gonna be way stronger than normal, so in some cases, I will just overbet his hand on this turn, but against his range, I don't think he performed that well. Against one first, yeah, I don't have enough time, so I'm just gonna fold it. Yeah, I'll have clear fold here. I'm going to reset all the time banks. Open jacks. Not the greatest board for us, so we're going to start with a check. To call the 7-9 suited. Check here. It's a pretty good river. Now the question is, what size do we bet? I think we're just gonna bet this size and targeting ace-x here. Okay, yeah. Maybe I should go slightly larger. Just raise. Is he really checking flushes too straight? I don't think so. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna call this. I think he can still raise some side. Yeah. Can we go all in here? Probably not. Like, I think it's going to be pretty thin to go all in here. He could still have some flushes, I think. Going to 3-bet him. Throw a 1/3 range bet on this board. Going to keep betting and then just targeting king, queen, king, jack, king 10, ace, king, all kind of stuff. And then, yeah, pretty much just gonna jam the river. Yeah, really good run out. Just going to get it in on the river here. Hoping he doesn't have pocket 5, pocket 8s, but when I think when they have pocket 5, pocket 8, there will be raised a lot on the previous straight. Jack 8, okay. I haven't seen that many of crazy recreationals these days, but it seems like today the pool is pretty decent right now. Short stack 2.2 big blind open for 8 suited. I think this is pretty close. I'll make a fold here against a 20 big blind dips. Jack 8 suited, okay. Ace offsuit against a 2.5 big blind open. Also we're pretty deep, so we're going to fold this 3-bet the queens. 7-8 suited. So this guy 3-bets crazy from the big blind. Queens, I think just gonna jam here. Yeah, I'm going to call this 7-8. He checks. Okay, interesting. Another question is do I want to bluff this hand start? I think maybe this hand's a bluff at some frequency, but I haven't studied that much against a. But I guess it's big blind range, so it makes sense to checking on this board. I don't think I want to bluff this hand right now, but I think I'll definitely need to review this hand. Queen 10 suited, I think we can check, we can bet on the 88. I'll go for the bet here. Just gonna keep checking and then going for showdown. Going to check raise him here. Once he called the flop, his range will be a lot of pocket pairs and flushes. So I think I'm pretty much in the giving up mode here with Queen 10. Jacks, okay. 3-bet aces here. Yeah, just going to fold the Queen 10 here. Yeah, so on the flop, I'm trying to target him to fold some King, Queen, Ace 10, Queen Jack, and I think, yeah, I think this line makes sense. King Knight off going to fold on the 15. Okay, I think 30 minutes it's already there, so I'm going to stop the recording here.